Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Today we'll talk about an Islamic morning routine that can change your life and bring you closer to Allah. Let's learn how to make our days better in this world and the next, inshallah. Beginning your day with Fajr prayer is a powerful way to align yourself with Allah's commands and set a positive tone for the day ahead. This isn't just about fulfilling an obligation, it's about starting your day with a spiritual victory. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The 2 rak'ahs before the dawn Fajr prayer are better than this world and all it contains." This hadith highlights the immense value of the sunnah, prayer before Fajr. It reminds us that the spiritual rewards of these seemingly small acts of worship far outweigh any worldly gain. Waking up for Fajr can be challenging, especially in colder months or when we've had a late night. However, it's a test of our commitment to Allah. By consistently waking up for Fajr, we train ourselves in discipline and obedience. Moreover, praying Fajr in congregation at the mosque, if possible, carries even greater rewards. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever prays the dawn prayer in congregation, it is as if he had prayed the whole night." This shows us that Allah multiplies our rewards when we make the extra effort to pray in Jama'ah. Now, let's talk about Tahajjud, the night prayer. While not obligatory, it holds a special place in Islamic worship. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said the best prayer after the obligatory prayers is the night prayer. Tahajjud is prayed in the last third of the night, a time when Allah descends to the lowest heaven and asks, "Who is saying a prayer to me that I may answer it? Who is asking something of me that I may give it to him? Who is asking forgiveness of me that I may forgive him?" This is a unique opportunity for direct communication with Allah when distractions are minimal and the soul is most receptive. Even if you can't pray Tahajjud regularly, try to do it whenever possible, especially when facing important decisions or difficulties. Remember, set your alarm, make wudu before sleeping, and see how Allah blesses your life. Start with small, consistent steps. Even if you can only pray 2 rak'ahs of Tahajjud or simply wake up and make dua before Fajr, it's a step in the right direction. The concept of delaying breakfast might seem counterintuitive in a world that often emphasizes the importance of a hearty morning meal. However, there's profound wisdom in this practice, both from an Islamic and health perspective. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us about moderation in eating. He said the son of Adam does not fill any vessel worse than his stomach. It is sufficient for the son of Adam to eat a few mouthfuls to keep him going. If he must fill it, then 1/3 for his food, 1/3 for his drink, and 1/3 for air. This hadith provides a guideline for mindful eating. It encourages us to eat enough to sustain ourselves without overindulging. By delaying breakfast, we give our bodies a chance to fully wake up and our digestive systems time to prepare for the day's nourishment. From a health perspective, this practice aligns with the concept of intermittent fasting, which has been shown to have numerous benefits. These include improved insulin sensitivity, increased energy, better mental clarity, and even potential longevity benefits. When you're a little hungry, your mind is often clearer. You might find it easier to study, work, or exercise. This state of mild hunger can increase your focus and productivity, allowing you to accomplish more in the early hours of the day. However, it's important to note that this isn't about starving yourself. If you feel weak or unwell, or if you have medical conditions that require regular eating, always prioritize your health. The goal is to find a balance that works for you. Consider breaking your fast with water, perhaps with a squeeze of lemon, or a light snack like dates. This was the practice of the Prophet, peace be upon him, during Ramadan, and it can be beneficial year-round. By practicing this form of mini-fasting, you're not just taking care of your body, you're building strength in your character. You're learning patience and self-discipline, qualities that are highly valued in Islam and beneficial in all aspects of life. Beginning your day with the words of Allah is a powerful way to center yourself and seek guidance. The Quran is not just a book, it's a direct communication from our Creator, offering guidance, comfort, and wisdom for every aspect of our lives. The Prophet, peace be upon him, encouraged us to read the Quran regularly. He said, "The best among you Muslims are those who learn the Quran and teach it." This hadith emphasizes not just the importance of reading the Quran, but also understanding it and sharing its teachings with others. It's an encouragement for us to make the Quran a central part of our lives. You don't need to read a lot or understand every word in Arabic. Even reading or listening to a small part of the Quran can bring peace to your heart and blessings to your day. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever recites a letter from the Book of Allah, he will receive 1 good deed as 10 good deeds like it." I do not say that Alif Lam Mim is 1 letter, but rather Alif is a letter, Lam is a letter, and Mim is a letter. This shows the immense rewards of reciting the Quran, even if it's just a small amount. Every letter counts. Here's what's really important. Try to understand what you're reading. Look for explanations tafsir of the verses. The companions of the Prophet didn't just read the Quran, they lived by it. That's what we should aim for too. Another beautiful hadith reminds us of the peace that comes with reciting the Quran. No people gather together in one of the houses of Allah, reciting the book of Allah and studying it among themselves, except that tranquility descends upon them, mercy covers them, the angels surround them, and Allah mentions them amongst those who are with him. This hadith encourages us not only to read the Quran individually, but also to gather with others to recite and study it. This collective engagement with the Quran can deepen our understanding and strengthen our community bonds. Consider setting a goal to read a specific portion of the Quran each day, even if it's just a few verses. Reflect on their meanings and how you can apply them in your life. You might find it helpful to keep a journal of your reflections. Remember, the Quran was revealed as a guidance for humanity. It addresses our spiritual, emotional, and social needs. By starting your day with the Quran, you're seeking this divine guidance to navigate the challenges and opportunities of your day. A little tip for you. Start with short surahs or verses that resonate with you. Think about what they mean in your daily life. Let the Quran guide you, comfort you, and make you stronger in your faith. You'll see how it changes your day and your life for the better. As Muslims, we should always try to learn more. This includes knowledge about our religion and useful knowledge about the world. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim." Start by learning more about the basics of Islam, our beliefs, akhirah, and how to practice our faith. This knowledge forms the foundation of our deen. Learn about Allah's names and attributes, understand the pillars of Islam and imaan, and study how to perform acts of worship correctly. But don't stop there. Islam encourages us to be well-rounded individuals. Learn things that can help you become a better person and serve your community. This could be learning a new language, studying science or technology, or developing skills that can benefit others. Another hadith tells us whoever travels a path in search of knowledge, Allah will make easy for him a path to paradise. This shows the high status of knowledge in Islam. It's not just about memorizing facts, but about understanding and applying what we learn. When we seek knowledge with the intention of pleasing Allah and benefiting others, it becomes an act of worship. Remember, when you learn something good and use it, or teach it to others, you earn rewards from Allah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When a man dies, his deeds come to an end except for three things: sadaqah jariyah, ceaseless charity, and knowledge which is beneficial, or a virtuous descendant who prays for him for the deceased." This hadith highlights how sharing beneficial knowledge can continue to reward us even after we've left this world. So, dedicate some time each morning to learning something new. It could be reading a few pages of a beneficial book, listening to an Islamic lecture, or studying a new skill. Islam teaches us to take care of our bodies. This includes staying active and healthy. Our bodies are an amana trust from Allah and will be asked about how we use them. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said the strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, while there is good in both. This hadith doesn't just refer to physical strength, but also to strength of character and faith. However, physical health plays a crucial role in our overall well-being and ability to worship Allah. This doesn't mean you need to become a professional athlete. Simple things like walking, stretching, or doing easy exercises can make a big difference. Find what you enjoy and make it part of your morning routine. Even a brisk 15-minute walk can energize you for the day ahead. We also learn from the Prophet's example. It's reported the Prophet was the fastest runner and he had the best physique. The companions of the Prophet were known for their physical strength and endurance. They were able to bear the hardships of spreading Islam because they were physically fit. Taking care of your body isn't just about looking good. It's about being healthy, strong, and ready to serve Allah and your community. When you're physically fit, you have more energy for acts of worship, you can help others more effectively, and you're better prepared for the challenges of life. Moreover, exercise has numerous benefits for mental health. It can reduce stress, improve mood, and increase focus, all of which can enhance your spiritual practices. Remember, start small and be consistent. Even a few minutes of exercise each day is better than none. As you build the habit, you can gradually increase the duration and intensity of your workouts. When you do eat, choose foods that are good for you and halal. Eating well is part of taking care of the body Allah gave you. Our diet affects not just our physical health, but also our mental and spiritual well-being. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us, "The son of Adam does not fill any vessel worse than his stomach." This reminds us to eat in moderation. Overeating can lead to laziness, lack of focus, and health problems. It can even hinder our worship by making us too sluggish for prayer or too distracted for zikr. Choose foods that give you energy and keep you healthy. Eat fruits, vegetables, and foods that the Prophet liked, such as dates and honey. These foods are not only nutritious but also carry the blessings of following the sunnah. Another hadith tells us, the believer eats in one intestine, whereas the disbeliever eats in 7 intestines. This teaches us to be mindful of our eating habits and not to overindulge. It encourages us to eat for sustenance and health, not merely for pleasure or out of habit. When planning your meals, think about balance. Include a variety of foods to get all the nutrients your body needs. Whole grains, lean proteins, fruits and vegetables should form the basis of your diet. Avoid processed foods and excess sugar, which can lead to health problems and energy crashes. Also, remember to drink plenty of water. Staying hydrated is crucial for overall health and can even help with concentration during acts of worship. Eating mindfully also means being grateful for the food Allah has provided. Take time to appreciate your meals, say Bismillah before eating, and thank Allah afterward. This turns the simple act of eating into an opportunity for remembrance and gratitude. At the end of your morning routine, take a moment for self-reflection. This practice, known as muhasabah in Islamic tradition, is crucial for spiritual growth and self-improvement. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Verily actions are by intentions, and for every person is what he intended." Start by examining your intentions. Ask yourself, how can I please Allah today? How can I be a better Muslim? What areas of my character need improvement? This helps align your actions with your faith and keeps you focused on what truly matters. Set good intentions for your day. Plan to do good deeds, be kind to others, and remember Allah often. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "He who intends to do a good deed but does not do it, Allah records it with himself as a complete good deed." This shows the importance of intention in Islam. Even if you're unable to carry out all your plans, the sincere intention itself is rewarded. Use this time to also plan your day. Prioritize your tasks, ensuring you've allocated time for your obligations to Allah, your family, and your work or studies. This organization can help reduce stress and increase productivity, allowing you more opportunity for acts of worship and good deeds. Lastly, make dua for guidance, strength, and barakah in your day. The morning is a blessed time for supplication. The Prophet, peace be upon him, used to say in the morning, "O Allah, by you we enter the morning, and by you we enter the evening. By you we live and by you we die, and to you is the final return." Hit the subscribe button and join our community for more insightful content